It's just 1st of March, and today I'm doing an Audax, first Audax for me this year. I'm going to go through, do a bit of a run through of Audaxes and why I like them so much and what they're about. So just turned up here on the outskirts of Aberystwyth, picked up my card. So essentially today is a 200-kilometer route, and it's not a race. There are certain checkpoints that you've got to reach, but there's no signage. You either get a set of directions which you follow, or most Audax events you can download a GPX, which I've done that, but also it's quite local for me, so I know the roads anyway. And the idea is you do a set route. There's a minimum and a maximum speed that you can do it, and along the point there are certain checkpoints that you go to prove that you've done the route. So this is what the card looks like, and then you'll just get little stamps or questions. So I've got one here at the start, there's another one then at 13 kilometers, one at 79, one at 133, one at 139, one at 171, one at 180, and then back here for the final, which is 208 kilometers. Yeah, using roads that I know. So for me, this is relatively easy because I know the roads, but the idea is that you could just turn up at any Audax and you can go and follow a set route and have a really nice ride. So today there's been a big storm pass through, but the weather for today is actually looking really good. So looking forward to getting the first big distance in for the year ahead. So this is my bike for today. Just my standard winter bike. I haven't even bothered to clean it. Fitted with my dynamo hub, so that's got my lighting, and then only other special thing, just got a ton of food. So I'm going to set off now in a few minutes. Starts at 7 o'clock this morning, and 208k, hoping roughly just over 8 hours to get it done, but we'll see what the weather does. First big climb done. We've already got over 500 meters, and weather's pretty nice. Got a nice tailwind up here up to Nantamore. So another 190 kilometers to go. So just arrived at the second checkpoint, the Elan Valley Visitor Centre. See, there's one of the dams there is in full flow, which is quite impressive. 79 k's in. Next one's 133 in my hometown, Cambrian. So got probably going to be quite windy. We've had all sorts of weather to get here, so we're going to have a nice little fun 50 k's now. 150 k's in, and this route's starting to bite. Quite a tough one now. Quite a nice little spot around Cambrian. Just over 150 k's. Coming up to 3,000 meters of climbing. At the moment we've got a tailwind, but we had a hell of a headwind coming down south, which we weren't expecting. And another 60 k's to go, quite a bit more climbing, and at least a couple of sections where I know we're gonna have headwind. So yeah, passed a few checkpoints. Next one's an info control, so getting there now. So penultimate checkpoint. Just got to get some information off this post box, and typically one last big climb, and last 20 miles or so is rolling. So yeah, feeling it now, and 170 k's done, another 40 k's to go. Here we are, just finishing off. Final scores on the door, just under 208 k's. 3,786 meters climbing, and just over 9 hours on the bike, and definitely a tough day, and yeah, good day of training. So just before I have my card in now, just go over some of the points that we've done. So first one was an info point. So for something like that, you normally get asked a question. So this one, you have to name a house. For that, what I normally do is just take a picture. Rather than take a pen with you, you have to write something down. I find it easier just to grab your phone out and take a quick picture. Elan Valley, you just have to have a receipt or something. So just buy a cake and just keep a receipt. So I've got a receipt from that. Next one's Llandovery, in a town, so you can choose anywhere, cafe, shop, buy something, keep your receipt, or even go to an ATM, just get something that's got the time and the date on, just to prove that you've been there. And then there was a couple more info points. So one, you have to name a pub in a little village. One, what time is collection on a post box for that. And then the last one in Tregaron. Again, that's one where you just get a receipt normally, and then I'll take this back in now to the people waiting on the finish and get a stamp, and they send this off, and you get, well, you get nothing really, but it's just good training. Some of the other times when you're doing this, you'll get someone could be waiting there and they'll stamp it for you, and then it's a mixture of everything. It's ultimately designed to make sure that you follow the route that they've set, or at least the main points of it. So for today, for the time of year, it's a big ride. Really pleased how I've done. Had Carwyn for company. He's a 24-hour solo racer, so he's come from the same background as me, and it's just been nice to have someone of a similar speed, and yeah, have someone to chat to as we're going around. So overall, been a really good day. Weather's turned out nice in the end, and yeah, I've got 400 planned in May, and then a couple of other big rides coming up. So all good training for GBDuro in June, end of June, July. So fingers crossed, keeps going like it is. Things will be all right by then.